It's weird how coincidences seem to happen on long distance through hikes. So yesterday I was walking along a section of trail just like this, and this strange creature came running across the trail. And I thought, what the heck is that thing? It was too big to be a squirrel. It was too big to be like a fox, and it had this really strange black face. And I was like, that looks like a little skunk ape. There's a legend of, like they have Bigfoot in the, I think like in the Rockies or wherever the Bigfoot sightings are. And in Florida, they have this mythical creature called the skunk ape, which is supposed to be like a little mini Bigfoot. He smells really bad. If you get bored, you can Google skunk ape. You'll find some pretty strange stories. Anyway, so this morning I was having breakfast with Pete and Alita. Again, thanks, wonderful breakfast. And Pete started talking about something called a fox squirrel, and he started describing it. And I was like, oh, that's that thing I saw yesterday. And he perfectly described it as exactly what it was. It was a fox squirrel. Because when I got closer to that thing, I thought, oh, I guess it's just a big squirrel. But then when he was telling the story, I was saying, man, I don't remember what my initial reaction was. Yeah, my initial reaction was, that's so freaky, it looked like a little skunk ape. So anyway, pretty wild that I would see that thing, that strange looking type of squirrel, not know what it was, and then the next day over breakfast, somebody's basically describing it and identifying it, and weird stuff like that always seems to happen on these through hikes. But I'm glad I got the peace of mind of knowing that was not a little mini skunk ape. It was actually something called a fox squirrel. Hopefully I'll see another one and I can get it on camera for you. I feel like I should expand a little bit. So I think the skunk ape is a mythical creature. So when I say that I thought it looked like a mini skunk ape, I'm just going by the drawings that I've seen of this thing. I don't believe one's ever been recorded on film, or certainly never been caught or anything like that. So again, I think this is a mythical creature along the lines of a Bigfoot. So I'm joking when I said I thought it was a mini skunk. I did not really think it was a mini skunk ape. I just thought that it was a strange looking creature that looked similar to the drawings in the face, at least, of the skunk ape, but on a much smaller scale. Obviously, this wasn't a very big animal. Anyway, I just want to clarify that in case anybody thought I believe that there's a skunk ape out here. And there might be. I'm not ruling that out. I'm open-minded. I'm just saying I don't think there's been any concrete evidence of the skunk ape to date. If there has been, please leave it in the comments. I am willing to examine all the evidence. The general logic is you're supposed to change your shoes out every 600 or 500 miles rather. So I have got 550, well, more than that now, probably about 580 on these shoes. And I noticed at the ball, oh man, these vines will trip you up easy. Do not want to take a dunk. The only thing that hurts now are the balls of my feet. Damn it. Are the balls of my feet. I took the soles out of these shoes the other day, and there was like nothing there where the balls of my feet meet the sole. So I needed to get new insoles or new shoes because, the heels are fine. Every other part of my body's fine. It's just the balls of my feet, and I think it's because it's time for either new shoes or new insoles. But these have held up very well. I can see why people like them. They are great for hiking. Again, these are the Ultras. But I think mine are the Superiors, and they got a really thin sole. I think I'm going to go with the Lone Peaks, which I believe are slightly thicker. Give you a little more cushion. And then they make another model called the Olympus, which is a really thick sole, which looked like it would be good for road walks, but I ran into a hiker that's having Achilles issues. Maybe because it's too soft. I don't know. I feel like this is an advertisement for Ultras. It's not. They are giving me nothing. Anyways, just random thoughts. Oh, come on now. I figure the trail would be the one place you can avoid this kind of stuff. Having to get out of the way of traffic. Well, that took a lot longer than I expected, but what a twist of fate. So as I'm sitting over here, waiting for those trucks to pass, and I'm looking out into the distance, what do I see? I heard it was possible. A wild orange tree. So, looks like there's a bunch on the ground too, so I'm gonna go get some oranges. Well, you definitely don't want the ones that are on the ground. A little on the moldy side, but yeah, let's give it a shot. Well, not as pretty as what you find in the store, but let's see how it tastes. Oh my, this is sour. I don't know what this is, but it don't taste like an orange. Hang on. Oh, oh God. Ugh. Oh man. I'm not even gonna bother peeling that thing. Is this a wild orange? What is it? Tastes like a mix of a lemon, a lime, and an orange. Like the sourest lemon, lime, orange all mixed together and tasting like none of it. Hang on. Oh God. I swear that's not overreaction for YouTube. That is my genuine reaction. Goodness, that is sour. It's juicy as can be. I mean, it's so juicy. Why do I keep doing it? I keep expecting a different result, but it's the same every time. It's like battery acid. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that thing? All right, so I've always been amazed how these spiders can string up their webs with a big gap in the trail. And you know, anybody that's on a long distance hike knows, like in the morning, you're usually the web breaker. You got to walk through a bunch of them that have been come across the trail. It hasn't been too bad out here, really. You know, occasional sections where there's a lot of spiders. But okay, so you probably can't see it now, but I'm gonna get up close to the weirdest looking spider I think I've ever seen. I have no idea what kind of spider this is, but again, I'm sure one of my intrepid viewers out there try to get it to focus. I think this thing has like a macro camera on it. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Look at that. All right. There's a good view of it. What the heck is this thing? So you may or may not remember I hiked with Indigo a couple of weeks back, a few weeks back maybe, and she lives in this area. She's been helping me a lot. She's helping me slack pack today, so all my heavy stuff's at her place. When we hike together, when we get to a convenience store, she would buy a Yoo-hoo. And I realized I hadn't had one of these since I was a little kid. So in her honor, since she's helping me slack pack today, I got myself a Yoo-hoo here at the Tony's Food Mart. Now, I don't know if is this a southern thing or are these all over? For some reason I feel like this is a southern thing. Maybe it's because I just haven't had any since I was a kid. But yeah, it's got gunk on the bottom of it, so you gotta give it a good shake. Yeah, when all that gunk's gone, it's good and chocolatey, good to drink. And I remember I used to like to have a yoo-hoo and a moon pie, so this is a combination I haven't had in a very long time. I'll let you know how it goes. Name that tune. Somebody mentioned they like my musical references. It's probably a terrible humming job. Anyway, you should be able to name that tune. Boat hadn't been used in a while. So I kind of dig that this trail goes through the woods and through residential areas, because you see cool stuff like this. You know, as long as the dogs are cool. There's only been one dog that was a real jerk. All the other dogs have been just fine. So they bark a little. It's their job. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know. It just makes for a nice variety. And it's weird how the convenience stores, it's like, seems like you can get to one about once a day, or once every couple of days, maybe once every 3 days. It'd be one either on the trail or just a short jaunt off the trail. So you can get some pizza or fried chicken and something to drink, some candy. I love eating candy when I'm hiking. Yeah, so the Yoo-Hoo Moon Pie report. Yep, I'm happy to report that some things are timeless, still delicious. So yeah, you know, you're hiking, doing a long distance through hike, having a moon pie, Yoo-Hoo, and some sweet tarts for lunch isn't such a strange thing. You get to live out all those fantasies you had when you were a kid of, you know, eating a pint of ice cream for breakfast or something. All right, I think the trail, coming up is a really nice section they were telling me about. Camp Landing. Should be hitting that soon. Well, I love having choices. I guess I can climb the steps here and go over and come down, or I guess this works too. I'm not sure why the other option is there. Unless, I don't know, maybe sometimes they close the one gate off to stop horse traffic or something. I don't know. Okay, looks like we got a register here. I am at Camp Landing. This is supposed to be a really nice section. And I can tell already, just from looking at the start of it, yes, this looks like it's going to be a very cool section to walk through. I guess I'll register, get on my way. Oh, look at this. This is what you want to see. Nice, dry, well-maintained track. So, yeah, it's going to be a nice day. Weather is perfect. Trail is looking wonderful. Literally about perfect trail conditions. Pine needles to soften the blows. No rocks or big roots in the path. Nice open expanse for long distance viewing. Perfect weather. Again, days like this is why we do it. What a wonderful view. So yeah, this has lived up to expectations. And as a matter of fact, I see my trail angels over there. There's Alita and Pete came out to walk their dogs and thought I might run into them. I don't think they're official trail angels though, because we'll call them trail pixies. Because I happen to catch them at the right time when they've got a house that they're going to be renting out, so they had like an extra place, so they were able to help me out. So, but I don't. All right, Magnolia Lake here in Camp Landing. Two of the nicer dogs you'll meet on the trail, Doc and Trey. Another really beautiful stretch here. Go from a bed of pine needles to walk on to a bed of leaves. So it's been a really nice section. Hey, Dougie. Alligator Creek. Clear water. Make a nice water source. The Gold Head area. Running a little short of daylight, so I'm pushing and not pulling out my camera much, but this was a nice little spot to take a look at. Duck out there. He's got the whole little lake to himself. It's like a borderline lake or pond. But no swimming, no fishing, no fun. This is just meant to be looked at. Nice to look at. Finally got a deer to stay still long enough. They'll probably run though. Yeah. I don't even want to scare them. They get scared all the time. I think you see them dead stare. You gotta see his tail. There's another one. Seen a ton of deer. I've probably seen deer more than any other animal. With all the hunting for them out here, I'm surprised there's so many, but yeah, there's deer everywhere. Saw a bunch of them today. You hear them all the time too. Pretty cool lake of lily pads.